So when we use we, when we use you, when we use me, when we use I, what we really mean is the ego, is the mind. So when we use these words, really the mind is talking to itself. Yeah, is the mind talking to itself. When I say you, my mind talking to another mind. When I say I, my mind talking to itself and identifying with itself. So this meditation, like all of them, but we're focusing and we're emphasizing who is really I or me and who is the mind. Otherwise, we live all our life with confusion, and it's not comfortable at all, but we don't know that. So let's make this clear, first of all. For that, we have to create space between the true self, which we are, and the mind that think it is, has a separate identity. For that, we need to bring our awareness to the heart. That's the key. Just rest the awareness, or what we call the mind, in the heart. When the mind is kind of embraced by the heart chakra, of course, not the physical heart, then the mind understands the truth. But when the mind is separated and is functioning on its own, then it's sleeping really, or it's dead, or something like this. It's not alive. We are not really alive. So let's relax the mind into the heart. And the next step always is expansion to infinity. The mind has capacity to expand to infinity because it can visualize whatever we want. It can visualize, I'm making a cup of tea. It can visualize going to the toilet. It can visualize my father, my mother. All the time it visualizes. So why not visualize infinity? Yeah, the mind has infinite capacity to visualize. So we visualize infinity. We're acknowledging infinity. The heart, the same, has capacity to expand, but its expansion depends on the mind. If the mind pulls into itself and shrinks, the heart immediately pulls in. They work together. So first step is mind to heart. Second step is both to infinity. And then, because usually in the morning we're starting to meditate, maybe our mind is a bit in thinking mode or a bit kind of foggy, not comfortable. So we have to establish it more and relax it more. For that, two things are added. One is breathing awareness. The other one is gratitude. Because gratitude relates to the mind, but it felt in the heart. So when we bring gratitude, automatically the mind has to be in the heart. You have to understand that the mind is a computer, like a computer. It's not you. It's at your service. Yeah, like a computer, it's not you. Yeah, it's a machine. And you have to understand how to utilize, how to operate this machine, and not to be operated by the machine. And the way to operate it, first of all, is to bring it to your heart. Yeah, it's all technique. Yeah, it's not philosophy. It's practice, technique. Bring the mind to the heart and let it relax in the heart. Then it's in your control. Good. And then the breathing will make it even more under your control. So we inhale, and we visualize we're inhaling from infinity into the heart. And we exhale, and when we exhale, we're visualizing that we expanding back to infinity the mind and the heart. So all the time we kind of forcing the mind to be infinite. Then it's under our control. Then it's like a puppy. It will do what you want. Inhale the mind into your heart and the whole creation into your heart. Exhale both into infinity. Inhale from the whole creation with gratitude. Exhale to the whole creation with gratitude. Thank you. Okay, and now to help more our body, because we have a body, we don't reject the body. We have emotion, we don't reject emotion. Yeah, we have energy, we don't reject anything. So let's amplify the awareness to the whole body. And when we inhale and exhale, do it with awareness of the whole body. Yeah? So inhaling from the whole creation into the body, and we visualize it, we're bringing a lot of goodness, prana, chi, beautiful energy, beautiful light, beautiful love to our body, to our soul, to our cells, to our atoms. And then we're exhaling those qualities back to the whole creation, visualizing that we are the son of the creation. Keep the mind stable. Make it your servant. Don't let it control you. Bring it to your heart and to the whole creation. Breathe as if you are the whole creation, that your body is the creation, that the life force which you are is the creation, is all there is infinite. That you don't end in your skin, you don't end anywhere, you don't start anywhere. You are all there is. And like this, you breathe. Your being, your human being, is completely permeable. It's completely alive. When you inhale, each and every part of your existence is feeling that you are nourished. It's so permeable. It's so in love with the creation. It's so nourished by the creation. When you exhale, you're giving that quality to the creation because you are the creation itself. And now let's offer our existence to the creation or to the creator, or if you want to call it God, whatever word suits you and doesn't create any resistance in your mind. I'm offering my whole being to the creation, or to God if you want to say. So the love of the creation or the creator will shine through my heart. And feel that the whole love that existing in the whole creation is amplified by your heart and then shines even stronger in the whole creation. You're not you, you are an amplifier and a tool of God, of the Creator, to shine through you. Just feel it, that there's zero resistance in your ego mind for the Creator to shine love through your heart. You're completely in surrender mode, so life can express with its most beauty through you. I'm offering my sight to the Creator, so God can look at the world through my eyes, through these eyes, it's not mine, through those eyes that of mine, and see itself through those eyes. I'm offering my hearing to the creation or to God, so God can hear itself, its beauty, its celestial sounds through those ears of mine. I am offering my speech to the Creator, to the creation, to God, so God can express through this vessel called me its wisdom, its love, its nourishment, its beauty to others. I'm offering my touch to the creation, to the Creator, to God, So God can feel its creation through those hands of mine touching. I'm offering my whole existence to God. So any action, any act, any thought would be expression of the divine through this being called, in this moment, me, or Yair. Just feel this quality when you are just so offered, and there is zero resistance through your ego, through the mind, into being in complete connection with the source. It's not you, it's a source through you, in anything, any expression of it. This is such a blissful expression and way of being. Relax into it. Enjoy it. As much as we live like this, our life, even it might be difficult because we encounter difficult things, we feel so good and we'll be able to process difficulties much easier. So our job is to keep this channel 24/7 open. Never close. Never close to the source. Everything works better like this. Everything. Our mind works better. Our emotions feels love. Our physicality is much more in harmony. Everything works better. Let's acknowledge the presence of others. We're joining together this meditation. And just open our heart so much for each other and our mind so much to each other, to acknowledge the presence and to support each other. We're supporting by acknowledging and by wishing the best. So when we exhale, we feel that love is entering to each other's heart. And when we inhale, we receive that love. In order to maintain this power working during the day when we go about our things, doing stuff, there are a few things that can be helpful. Number one is to remember the mind-heart connection. As much as possible to keep the mind in the heart. Number two is to practice humbleness and to invite constantly the divine to shine through you. Number three is to introduce doing things differently on anything you do. Like this, the mind will still be automatic and will stop control you and will start to be at your service. Thank you so much for joining the meditation. Remember that we're meeting every Wednesday morning, like this morning, and every Sunday at 8 p.m. Yeah, have a beautiful life. And remember, this is most important. What we meditate is the power. Go for it. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.